Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. The next video we're gonna do is a Banky Pound story. So let's get into it. The 5%ers. Let's go, let's get it. My homie Banky Pound. Tripp and Banky special, y'all. Tripp and Banky, 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 Banky.
My name is, everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love.
My family loves Tripp and Banky, you know.
That's really all that counts.
Shout out to everybody on Tripp and Banky Pound, man. We appreciate the love.
Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love.
We appreciate the support.
I appreciate the support. Let's go. Let's get it. Excuse me. I'm pushing this joint to y'all today. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not feeling that good. I'm under the weather, but the show must go on. You dig? My allergies is kicking my butt today, but it's all good. It made me think about this video today. Shout out to Cha-Cha, man. Charlie Global. I just did a video with him, man. Make sure y'all check it out, man. It's going to be on the membership because Cha-Cha be talking that talk. You hear me? So, big love to all my members, man. Y'all, that should be posted tonight or tomorrow. Y'all check it out, man. It's a show fire hit. But when him telling that story just made me think of a story as well. That's how you come up with these stories. You can remember by what somebody else say, and it'll spark a memory in you. So let me drop this one on y'all right now, right? Okay, I remember when this dude, right, I ain't even gonna call his name because, you know what I'm saying, it's not necessary, but he was one of them ones, he messed with them peoples, you dig? You know, we don't judge, we listen and we don't judge, you dig? But he was also a third dude.
For people who don't know, those people mean like he messed, with the boys romantically, other men in the prison romantically. For people who are new to my channel and don't know what Banky's talking about. Let's continue.
He'll put some work in there. He's somebody to be reckoned with, you dig? But that's just his lifestyle. But the boy that he had was one of them old flamboyant boys, man. Always wanted to be extra, walking around, switching, summertime, and which this was. He all outside, and, he can't go outside like that because you got to go through the police or whatnot. But when they get outside, man, they get to rolling their shirt up and tying it up in a knot and rolling their sleeves all the way up here. And then they get to rolling their shorts all the way up till the joint dig on there look like a thong. Right? So a lot of them be doing, a couple of them, you know what I'm saying, be into that. So during this point in time, he walking around the yard, he walking by himself. He walking laps. And he got his attire just like that, rolled all up, stuffed all up in his hand pots. So he walked by and it's like 4-5%ers over there, they chopping it up, right? And I know them all, right? They good dudes, man, you know what I'm saying? They chopping it up. So when he walked by like that, that ain't they stilo, they ain't into that, they ain't with that. So I guess when they walked by, one of them said something like, man, and he heard him. So he turned around, because like I say, he one of them flamboyant ones. He turned around and told me something, what? Y'all, somebody got something to say? Shouldn't even be looking. You must be looking. And old boy, he from New York too, the 5%ers. Shout out to the 5%ers, man. Peace to the gods. Most of them be a lot of them, I ain't gonna say most of them, but a lot of them too be from New York. Most of the New York dudes is 5%ers. So the one that's from New York, so he said, hey, man, hey, go ahead, man. You better go ahead on, man. You know what I'm saying? He tell me some, no, you looking, you the one that, and all that, you must be looking. So 5% dude tell him, say, hey, look, man, you better go ahead, man, before I smack the ish out you. You know what I'm saying? So he said, smack who? He said, smack you, man. You better go ahead on. Go ahead, son. Go ahead, son. So his other ones.
They love to say that. Those New York dudes, son, word up. Go watch my videos on, I got plenty of videos that I done reacted to and dropped from Vanky where he's talking about New York dudes in the penitentiary, and they always word up. Uh, always saying word up, son. Son is the other one. Oh, I'll be laughing so hard. Son, word up. Let's continue.
So, man, leave him alone, man. Go ahead, man. Speed on, man. Speed on. So he said, all right, yeah, okay. All right. I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't worrying about nobody. Ain't nobody gonna smack me. You know what I'm saying? So they holding New York back. So he spin around. He just keep on going. He walk a lap or two. But I guess when he went around, he go to the window and holler for his man. Tell somebody to go get his man, right? Because his man ain't outside on the yard. So they go get his man's. His man's come down on this joint. We on Greensville. You can come down. If you on the outside rec yard, you can come down and come all the way around, come to the mop closet and come to the window in the mop closet. You standing on the same level. He on the ground, you on the joint. You can talk right there to people on the inside of the building. So he go around there, according to somebody else, and tell his man, yeah, you need to come out here because you got dudes out here telling me they going to smack the ish out of me. You know what I'm saying? So he like, who? Yeah, you need to come out. I'm going to show you. He tell me he going to smack me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to smack me. He like, hey, calm down. Just calm down. Like, hold up. I'll be out there. Just don't do nothing. Just hold up. So he got to wait till the rec break. When they get a rec break, you know what I'm saying? They let some people in and then some people can come out. You only get that one break. The next joint, everybody going in, right? So he told me, I'll be out there at rec break. Hold on, just stay right there. Hold on. Let me go upstairs, get my stuff on. But stay right here. Don't walk no more. Nah, I ain't going to be scared no. Man, I told you, stay right here. Just stay right here. So he go up there, get his stuff on or whatever. They got like 10.
See, a lot of these dudes in there, they'll act like these other dudes are really women and stuff and make them like wait, just like a man telling his woman, like out here in the streets, like a man that's really talking to a woman. You're like, wait, don't go approach no other man. I'm coming. and this is really, this is crazy. This is really another man telling another man to hold up about approaching another man because they really get set in their ways of really believing that these other men are really women because, they got life sentences. They, really been down. They kind of like Vanky said, they'll get somebody to sneak, women's stuff in there to make them really believe or think that they really are a woman. Wigs, hair extensions, women's clothes, all that. Let's continue.
10 minutes for the rec break. So people say they walking by, they can hear them talking, woo. So one of the guys walking around, he heard him talking too. So when he walk around and he see the 5%ers, he tell him, hey, yo, the people's over there telling they man, that, you know what I'm saying, one of y'all say y'all gonna smack him, man. So dude say he coming out at rec break. I'm just trying to put y'all on point, right? What? Hey, word say, hey, son, nobody better not be approaching me, son, about no man, son.
Son, there we go. Word up, son. Hey, New York dudes, that's their word. Word up, son. Let's continue.
Hey, other dudes is like, yeah, man, nobody got time for that. But New York is like, man, I ain't, hey, son, not about no man, son. You know what I'm saying?
Not about no man, son. Let's continue. Word up. Hey, I need some New York dudes to subscribe to the Young Tripp channel. Let's continue.
Some money, son, or some something like that, son. Business, money, son. Cool. Don't approach me about no man, son.
Don't approach me about no man, son. Word up. Let's continue.
They out there, they chopping it up, but they been put on point, you know what I'm saying? So boom, they call the rec break come. Dude come out, he go get with his people. He take a spin, walk lap. I guess he getting his people to run the story down to him, whatever. So when they come back around, he pull up on the 5%ers. They over there. Tell the boy, hold up. He stop, stay about 10, 15 feet away. Pull up on him, he say, yo, which one of y'all got something to say to my peoples, man? Which one of y'all gonna, smack my peoples, right? So, hey, New York say, hey, son, Hey, son, we ain't with that, son.
We ain't with that, son. We ain't with that, son. Man, let's continue.
Today, son. Not today, son. No, not today. I'm just telling you, that's mine right there. Ain't nobody gonna put their hands on them. I'm just letting you know that now. So any one of y'all think y'all gonna smack them, you know what I'm saying? Let me know right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, son, not today, son. So the other 5% say, hey, man, take that over there, man. We ain't with that, man. We over here, politic it, man. Go ahead and take that. Bro, I'm just letting y'all know. If you got something to say to him, you got something to say to me. You talking about putting your hands, man, son, hey, man.
You got something to say to him, you got something to say to me. These people is crazy. I mean, I understand people having a life sentence, but like to really act like another man is, and I've talked about this in other videos, like, I understand, people choosing to live a certain lifestyle, even out here on the streets for real. But in prison, how people will totally act like these people are really women, like they can't really fight for themselves because they pretend like they can't, so then they can have a man come to their rescue because they're dating them or whatever they got going on in the penitentiary is crazy. Let's continue.
Hey, what's up? I mean, what you trying to do, son? What you trying to do, son? I mean, what you trying to do? So then all four of them started, man, what you trying to do? So they, how jokers get the heights in their pants up and everything like, ooh. So he started backpedaling like, oh, it's like that? Oh, yeah, it's like that, son. It's like that, son. Don't approach me about no man, son. That's a man, son. You don't know that's a man, son?
Facts. As you already heard me kind of already saying that. You approaching me about another man, son? About another man, son? Hey, I'm with that 100%. But again, as we all know, as I've heard stories from Banky, Jay Williams, who else am I trying to think of? Bill Feezy, Dante from the Dante Show Network. There is people who really act and believe like that these men are actual women and be approaching other men. That is crazy. Another man about another man. You approaching another man about another man. But in your mind, you think that they really a woman because you've been down so long and they dressing up like a woman. They getting stuff sneaked in to make them look like a woman and all that. That is crazy. But again, that's just what they do. But this is crazy. Another man approaching another man about another man. That is crazy. He got 3-4 dudes surrounding him about him trying to confront them. Hold on, let me put it in the right perspective. He trying to confront a group of 4 men about another man. It's 4 of them and 1 of you. You could be sent to the upper room. But there is men in there, as I've heard from Dante, Banky, Jay Williams, everybody, that they will do that. They will approach another man about another man because in their mind, they really a girl and they in this romantic relationship with him and will risk their own life for another man because they think that they a woman in their head. You getting surrounded by 4 dudes. You trying to defend another dude by getting surrounded by 4 dudes. That's crazy. Let's continue.
The man said, hey, don't worry about, no, what you mean don't worry about, what you mean? And then it only takes one of them start charging them. Boom, run at him. So when he run at him, he bagging up, but he reaching like he trying to pull something. Man, dude just tackled him. Boom, take him to the ground, right? Man, they jump on that joker, they tussle in there, man. If he had something, he left it in there where it was. Because
he had that sword of justice, and it was 4 of them, as I just said, 4 of them, and he said something crazy, and one of them attacked him, and all 4 jumped on him like a hyena, as I just said. What you is crazy approaching another man about another man, and now your life is now in danger because you think that this man that you defended thinking in your mind that it's a woman because you've been in prison so long. This is crazy, yo. That is crazy to even do that. Let's continue.
Four jokers on you, man. They put hands and feet on, they stomping. The boy take off, run to the gate, start hitting the gate, call the CEO.
Oh, no. So now you wanted to be tough and bad and ran and get your man. Now your man is getting attacked by 4 people. Now he running to go get a CO. What? Oh, heck no. I see why Banky and all that, why they don't like, unless it's business, they don't like that group of people. I'm not talking about out here in the world. I'm talking about inside the penitentiary. That is crazy. Let's continue.
CEO! Hey, niggas out there laughing, man. Hey, listen, man. These 5%ers got this joker on the ground, man, stomping him, kicking him, punching him. He can't do nothing but curl up in the fetal. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you now, he's a dangerous cat now. You know what I'm saying? If he got a shot at you, he gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? But he outmanned, he outgunned, he outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? People ain't doing nothing but running holler for the people. You know what I'm saying? So boom, they kicking him. Everybody say, man, y'all better go ahead, man. The people call the police, they call the police. But they steady on it. No, son, you talk about a band, son. What you think we is, son? Man, get you. Man, they stomping him, kicking him and everything, man.
They stomping him and kicking him and all that. He then approached these 4 people over another man. Because he, in his mind, thinking that this is a woman, y'all. And he getting stomped out, kicked out. His dude, that's supposed to be the woman in the relationship, screaming for the COs, y'all. The COs still ain't paying attention. His dude over there is still getting stomped out. Let's continue. All because he wanted to play tough, but he wanted somebody else to come and play tough for him. Crazy. Let's continue.
He balled up. I'm telling you, bro, he took some hellacious blows, man. They stomping this joke all in the ribs, kicking them all in the ham pots, punching them. I mean, he can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So boom, people holler, police coming, man, police coming. Woo!
Introducing new build-your-own bowls at Hawaiian Bros. The fresh flavors you crave, built the way you want. Start with a tender
Police coming. They start trying to peel out. But by now, when they done did that, the tower done got word of it. They probably sent word on the radio with the tower. So now they got the binoculars on you. So you think you getting away, but you really ain't getting away because they going to follow every move you make. Up there and there, okay, he got on the jacket. He got on the white shoes, okay, the state boots, okay, he went over there, he went that way. All right, 2 of them went over. They got you, you know what I'm saying? So they come on the yard, they come right to the yard, tell the boy, come on up the yard, come on. And they cuff him up. He ain't did nothing. But they know he hollering. They cuff him up, shoot him over to the Waskerman office. They come running on the yard. They 3 deep, 4 deep, 5 more, 6 more, 8 more. Everybody off the yard, get off the yard. You know what I'm saying? So he running around looking, and boom, you can tell that the person in the tower done told on him because they grabbing the radio like, ooh, this one right here? No, that one right there. All right, 10-4, hey, you, come here. Hey, wait, what? I ain't doing that, man. Come here, turn around, get up on the fence. Pat him down, boom, boom. They got 3 out of the 4. They got New York. They definitely got New York. New York ain't care, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, son, this is crazy. He was like, yo, man, when they lock you up, man, it's crazy, son, man. Word is bars, son. This is crazy, son. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. He over there. The boy that got beat up, the man that got beat up, he getting up. He stumbling, bumbling. Man, he got knots on his head, man. Look he looked like he done ran into a buzzsaw. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? He busted up, man. I know he limping. You know, the dudes that kicked him all in the ribs, whatever. Right? They grab him too, like he ain't hurt. Take him down to the ground, cuff him up, ball him up. He hollering. They get him up, stand him on his feet. Walk him out. They walking them all out. I told you, only one dude got away. 1.5% got away. So they take them all to jail, right? So when they take I guess they over there talking to the boy, and I guess the boy spilling the beans. He said, I just recall it because they was jumping him or whatever. Then they know they find out.
But you didn't tell Art that you started all of it. You just wanted to tell to defend your dude and yourself. This is crazy. Another man defending another man. We ain't talking about like no disability or somebody who can't help it. It's about the fact that you think that this person is a woman and you defending them. It's like a man telling a woman, go inside, I got this. Because another man trying to approach her and trying to do something to her. What? Even though she may have started it. Oh my goodness. It's like that. No. This is another man and another man, getting into it, and then he calling for another man to come and defend him, and he bagging up trying to get out of the situation, and then he running to the COs, and he telling the COs, oh yeah, my dude, they jumping my dude, because now you didn't made your dude come out trying to defend you, and then he getting attacked by 4 people. Then you got to run to the COs and tell the COs, oh, my dude getting attacked, oh, help him. That's crazy. No wonder why these people are not liked. That's crazy. Let's continue.
It's your sad part. Well, I ain't got nothing to do with it, but I didn't want to see him jump him, and I didn't want to fight. Woo. He stay over there, give whatever spiel he give. I'm assuming it was that type of spiel because they let him back. You know what I'm saying? They let him come back. Come in there, pack, do stuff, leave all this and all that. So it's still 1.5% left, though. It's one left, but he upstairs, the boy downstairs. You understand? So the next day when they let us out for rec, soon as they let us out for rec, man, they let us out, go to breakfast, come back from breakfast, we got the morning rec. When they let us out for that morning rec, and that goddamn old boy came out there, man, soon as he bent that corner, they done locked that fence, soon as he bent that corner, 5% standing right there on the gate, soon as he bent the corner.
And he still got him. He still whacked him, one of the 5%ers. Still whacked him. Let's continue. Should have never told.
Man, he almost knocked that joker head off, man. He hit him one solid good jump, broke his jaw, hit the ground on the dirt.
Broke his jaw. Dang. He should have not have said nothing. All this is because he called for another man to come out to defend him because he acted like, claiming to be the woman in the relationship. And then this other dude is, the man. And so he calling for his man and and his man get beat up. And then he walk outside on the yard the next day acting like nothing didn't happen. And then just got whacked in the face and got his whole jaw broke. Dang, bruh. Trying to act like a woman instead of trying to be a man. You in the penitentiary. You ain't no actual woman. A man will think about really putting his hands on an actual woman. Unless like he in a relationship with her and acting crazy, But you are in prison. You are a man. Men and women prisons are not connected. A real woman goes to a real woman's prison. A real man goes to a real man's prison. You are a man at the end of the day. He done cracked you right in your face and broke your whole jaw, bro. Because you wanted to act like a woman and and then you calling for your so-called man to come to your rescue and they jumped your man. He's in the infirmary. And you still go out the next day to the wreck and now he done cracked you in the jaw. Dang. Let's continue.
Head off, man. He hit him one solid good jump, broke his jaw, hit the ground on the dirt. He hollered like a real girl, man. And curled up. Old boy kicked him in the face about 2 times. Bang, bang. I think the punch broke his jaw, but everybody say, oh no, he might have kicked him. That might have broke his jaw. But when he got kicked, he was covering up. But he just hit him one time, bop, and kicked him twice. he just hollered. He just laid on the ground and just hollered. Ah, 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 just hollered, man. But the man walked off. He done peeled off. He gone. He halfway there in the yard, walking the lap, acting like ain't nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? He just laid down there, hollered and hollered and hollered until somebody got the police. Police come out there, come around there, get him up, take him on up out of there. And this is the good part about the story. He ain't know what the 5% look like. He ain't even know, you know what I'm saying? And it happened so quick. Moop, ain't nobody tell it. They just locked the yard there. Everybody go back in the building, go back in the building. Dudes be mad though. That's when dudes be snitching. That's when somebody say, man, what we going there for? And then somebody end up dropping the dime on you because dudes is so petty and so, you know what I'm saying, like they really get, you just going outside, bro. You go out there every day. You still locked up. They so petty that they can't get their rent. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell on the joke. Just, oh, man, it was the dude who said. The Rex.
Why would you tell on somebody? They may come and knock your jaw out, too. Let's continue.
Gone. What did you tell him for? But that's how they'll do just because they feel like you messed their record. So they want you to get locked up, too. You know what I'm saying? But he got away. He ain't get locked up. He got away with the whole joint, which was real. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, you had them old suckers, them Bammers, them Geechee, Dan, Tap, Dancing, Jeffro, Bodine Negroes that will go tell on you and ain't got nothing to do with your business. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that was a crazy situation. He gonna run and get his man and tell him 5% of dudes talking about smacking him. So you the one that got your man for the 5%ers. And you found out that was a big mistake. It's a big mistake, son. That was a big mistake, son. New York, like, son, don't approach me about no man, son. Don't approach me about no man, son. Money, business, okay. Don't approach me about no man, though, son.
And that's really how they is about those types of people in there. Those type of people only approach me about business, because you can do business with somebody living an alternative lifestyle, but you cannot, really be associated with them like as a friend or nothing like that. Only business. And he was trying to approach him over some nonsense. And his dude ended up having to pay the price because he got his jaw broke. Let's continue.
Not a man, son. Not today, son. Not today, son. And you know, that's how them situations be unfolding, though, man. Because them dudes gonna stand up for them boys. Because I feel like, I think they feel like if they don't, I feel like they feel like the boy might leave him or the boy might, pull an escape move or something or go to another joker or something. But them jokers gonna rumble. They gonna fight. They gonna pull up on dudes, man, with that tomfoolery. And you, as a man, you gonna feel a certain type of way. New York had all rights in the world to feel the way he felt. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. The man walked by. I ain't said nothing to him. Whether somebody made a gesture or whatever, I didn't say it or he didn't see me say it. So I told him just get on away from him or I was going to smack him. Straight like that. So then you going to come out here and take up for another man that's locked up, just like you locked up, got time just like you got time, got sentenced and came here on his own like you. And then you gonna come take up for him because y'all, doing the freak dance. Man ain't trying to hear that. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? If he gonna be smile out his mouth, he gonna have to stand up for himself and get what everybody else get. So he took the blunt of everything. The boy would have got away had it not been for that 1-5% who stayed out there, who kept it funky and said, oh no, you know what I'm saying? My joker's gone. You know what I'm saying? You ain't staying up out here. You know what I'm saying? If you do, you gonna take this. Yeah, take that with you.
And we're sure this is shocking for many of you that are just hearing the news and tuning in. But the response is being complicated by the mysterious domino effect of power failures along the East Coast.
See if I can now.
He didn't even attempt to try to fight back. He didn't attempt to try to get up off the ground.
That's crazy because he tried to be a woman so bad that he done got cracked in the face and then on the floor screaming and yelling for the CEOs again, trying to get their attention this time. Didn't work. And trying to act like a woman. And he on the ground screaming after another man then cracked him in the jaw. Didn't work this time, buddy. That's crazy. And his man wasn't there to help him. Let's continue.
He stayed on the ground until the police came and got him up. He was like, I don't know, he was traumatized or whether his jaw was hurt that bad or whatever. But the CO said his jaw was broke. You know what I'm saying? But they locked him up. I guess took him to medical, got him patched up, woo-doo-doo-woo. Let him out on the other side of the yard about a month or two later. You know what I'm saying? And dudes over there was saying, yeah, you know, he came over there talking like this. Dude done broke that jaw. They had to wire that joint up. Man, all because
they had to wire his mouth shut because his jaw was broke. Let's continue.
You know, you want to be walking around out there in some funky doggy shorts, and dudes don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes ain't trying to look at no man walking around here with stuff hatched all up and all. I mean, you do what you do. You know, that's that. But some dudes, especially these dudes that's 5%ers or these Muslims or these dudes that's religious based or dudes like, they ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going for it. And then especially if you say something to them, man, you think they ain't gonna say nothing. And then like I say, they ain't coming by themselves. And especially for an issue like that, he should have known he was gonna get, you know what I'm saying, jumped or whatever. And I don't know if he was pump faking or what when he was acting like he was gonna grab something, but I guess when they got on him so fast that it was the smart thing to do. You pull that out, bro, you got 4 jokers on you. Somebody might take it from you. If they take it from you, they can, you know what I'm saying, rightfully take your life because you pulled the weapon, so it's self-defense. So, I don't know. He act like he had something. Maybe he was pump faking. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep the weight off. Ain't think they was going to do nothing. Big mistake. Big mistake. Attacked them like a pack of hyenas.
That's exactly what I said. Attacked them like a pack of hyenas. They was on him so quick. If he was punk faking or if he really did have something, wasn't able to reach. Trying to defend another man in the penitentiary. That is crazy. You both men, the other dude trying to act like a woman and you supposed to be his man and all that, and got attacked. Let's continue.
Dude hit him with that Goldberg. Boom. Drove him down to the ground. That was it. He ain't never get a punch off. You know, but yeah, man, so, you know, shout out to Charlie Global, man. He made me remember that today, man. We was telling the story that he was telling. But yeah, man, that's how it goes down in the penitentiary, man. Stay home, stay free, you dig? And you don't never have to deal with none of this type of situations. You ain't got to look at it. You ain't got to be in it. You ain't got to hear about it. You ain't got to be around it. Well, you can hear about it right here. But other than that, it is what it is, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Y'all stay locked in. Big love to all my subscribers. Big love to all my members. Let's run it up. Salute, salute, salute to Voodoo. He is the man of the hour. He won membership gift of the month last month. We on to the next one. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Y'all take care out there. Be safe, man. And duck. Them hooks, they come when you ain't expecting.
My homie Banky Pound. Banky special, y'all. Banky.
My name is, everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because
you special, y'all.
You know, and I'm rich in love.
My family loves me, kids me.
That's really all that counts.
Advertisement. Yeah, man. Those dudes in there, that is crazy. To be in there living that alternative lifestyle, and then you really a man. You in a men's prison. You is a man, trying to be something else, and then trying to be all tough when you want to be tough. Then call for your man, and then your man come out and they jump on him and attack him, and then then they find you because they friends got all locked up, and then they crack you in the jaw. Yeah, that's a crazy one. It ain't really much to really say about that one, about this particular story. It was just, I just wanted to, play it and see what it was about because it seemed very interesting. But yeah. those jokers in there that's connected to that alternative lifestyle, the one that's playing the man, the one that's playing the woman, all sides of it is all just absolutely crazy. You in the penitentiary full of other men, and anything can happen at any time and anywhere. And you got to stand up for yourself too, especially if you want to talk. If you don't want to stand up for yourself, then don't talk, man. Get your person to talk for you. Let people say what they want to say. That's probably what he should have did, because it cost him his jaw being broken. His mouth had to be wired shut because he just kept talking. Let me know what y'all think. I'll have Banky's video pinned at the top of the chat as always, and I'll link it in the description. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.